want you to start journaling.
Journaling? Like, with a paper and a pen? I'm sorry, but with all due respect, why are you making me do this?
I want you to understand that your feelings are legitimate and valid. Since you don't come in to talk to me, I want you to start talking to yourself.
Exactly. I won't talk to you or anyone else. So why are you making me do this? Just to make myself look like an idiot, maybe? What am I going to do with the recording anyways?
Whatever you want. I would love to see them, but only when you are comfortable with it. Look, I want you to understand that your feelings are legitimate and valid. This is all the time we have for today, so I'll call your parents and get your appointment set up for next month. Stay strong.
Okay. I'll see you next month. Hi, my name is Samantha, and I'm journaling to get in touch with my feelings. My name is Samantha New, and I'm about to get so deeply in touch with my feelings. Today I am stronger. Stronger than yesterday, stronger than a year ago, stronger than 2 minutes ago. Today I'm happy, and for once, it's genuine. Today I know myself. 2 years ago I couldn't get out of bed. Probably because I had no one else, but that's beside the point. 2 years ago, my world shattered into a million pieces in the palm of my hand. 2 years ago, I was diagnosed with severe depression. Most people assume that something in your early childhood makes you depressed. If you assume that of me, then you assumed correctly. That event happens to be when my parents sat my younger brother and I down at our dinner table and told us they were filing for divorce. The moment my father walked out of the door, my mother started drinking her pain away. And I started learning how not to validate for my emotions. I stepped up and became what my family needed. Peace and serenity. Weeks went by before I had completely lost my mother to the disease of alcoholism. Every day was the same. I'd wake up, go to school, come home and study as much as possible as I watched my mother hopelessly drink her pain away. At this point, neither my mom or I had any sense of emotion. Day after day, my mother locked herself in the bathroom, and I would carry her from the floor to her bed. A few months later, she reached out for help and began her healing process. I promised my mother that I would stay with her every step of the way, and my mom began her recovery. At the same time, I began the long journey of finding my emotions. Yet, somehow they found me and hit me like a truck. As the days continued on, I started withdrawing, not saying much, keeping to myself. I'd stare off into space and not have the motivation to do anything. Next, I started to lose all motivation to do anything. My body, mind, and soul started to become exhausted, and my only desire was to sleep. I began noticing my head wasn't in the game as much as it used to be, and I started seeing a psychologist who diagnosed me with depression. In the midst of it all, my father decided he no longer wanted to be a part of my life. Not that I blame him. Dr. Mullins gave me several exercises to attempt to cope with my emotions. She gave me every possible book, worksheet, and meditation available. None of the exercises worked, and I soon started to contemplate suicide. I attempted to commit suicide once, but something stopped me. Something very deep within me that I never knew was there. Today, I live with my mother full time, and my brother continues to see my father. 2 years later, I've learned to be independent and take care of myself as well as those around me. I've learned that it's okay to be alone and to experience the feeling of aloneness, because when you're alone, you find your deeper self. Today I'm living